Hello, and welcome to Buddha Zen Wisdom. We're here to accompany you every day. Your legs, the ultimate blood sugar monitor. If you frequently notice these four signs, your blood sugar might be out of control. Lately, Michael, a good friend of mine, has been feeling a little off. It started with his skin itching out of nowhere, especially at night. The itching was so intense it felt like tiny bugs crawling under his skin, relentlessly moving around. Scratching didn't help, and not scratching was even worse. He couldn't sleep at all that night, and his skin, once smooth, was now marked with angry red welts. Despite his efforts to ease the irritation with lotions and plenty of water, nothing improved. At first, Michael didn't pay much attention. He thought it was just the dry winter air. He kept slathering on moisturizers, drinking more water, but the situation didn't get any better. One evening, while playing chess with his old friends, he couldn't hold back his complaints about the incessant itching. An old friend, who happened to have some medical knowledge, raised an eyebrow and said, "You know, your legs are like your body's blood sugar monitor. Those symptoms you're having could be a sign that your blood sugar is off." The moment those words left his friend's mouth, Michael's heart skipped a beat. Blood sugar? Could it be that he was developing diabetes? He only knew that high blood sugar usually led to thirst and frequent urination, but never imagined it could also cause skin problems. With the shift in lifestyles, metabolic disorders like diabetes have become increasingly common. But what signs should we look for in our legs when blood sugar levels rise? The warning signs from your legs. Your legs, often overlooked, play a crucial role in the body. They're often called the second heart because they help circulate blood throughout your body. If your blood sugar levels are off balance, your legs will often give the first signs. Ignoring these signals and allowing your blood sugar to remain high could lead to a cascade of serious health problems. 1. Numbness in the legs. Imagine one day, out of the blue, you feel like something's wrong with your legs. It's as if thousands of tiny ants are nibbling at your skin, or like your legs are wrapped in an invisible layer, making your sensations dull and sluggish. At first, this numbness may only occur occasionally and briefly. You might blame it on standing too long or overexertion. But if this sensation becomes more frequent and starts appearing even when you're just walking around normally, it's time to be cautious. This could be a warning sign that your blood sugar is too high. When blood sugar levels remain elevated for extended periods, it's like pouring thick syrup into your blood vessels. The vessels slowly become stiff and lose their elasticity, making it harder for blood to flow freely. As a result, your legs can't get the blood they need to nourish your nerves, causing sensations like numbness, tingling, and even pain. This numbness doesn't just stay in one spot, it spreads. What starts as tingling in your toes can slowly move up to your feet, calves, and even your thighs. Walking, which used to feel effortless, becomes increasingly difficult with every step, like trying to walk through thick cotton. As the night comes, people who should be resting peacefully in their beds often lie awake, tormented by dry, itchy skin that feels like it's cracking and breaking under the pressure of constant irritation. Scratching doesn't help. If anything, it only makes it worse. The skin becomes red and damaged, and in some cases, it might even get infected. These skin problems are often directly related to high blood sugar. High blood sugar disrupts the body's normal metabolism, causing inflammation that damages nerve endings. When the nerves aren't functioning properly, it can lead to all sorts of unpleasant sensations like dryness, itchiness, and sometimes even pain. 2. Swelling in the legs and feet. One morning you wake up and your shoes suddenly feel tight. Looking down, you notice that your once slim ankles have become swollen, and when you press on the skin, it leaves a deep indentation that doesn't bounce back. This kind of swelling, known as edema, could also be a sign that your blood sugar levels are too high. High blood sugar can cause significant damage to the kidneys, which are responsible for filtering out waste and excess water from your body. When blood sugar remains high for too long, the kidneys' filtering function becomes impaired, and your body starts retaining water. This leads to swelling, especially in your lower legs and feet, where gravity naturally causes fluid to accumulate. At first, this swelling may only occur after long periods of standing or walking, but as the condition worsens, it can occur even when you're resting. This can severely limit mobility and affect your quality of life. 3. Brown spots on the shins. If you notice dark brown patches on the front of your shins, particularly if they don't fade over time, this could also be a sign that your blood sugar is too high. These spots are caused by damage to the blood vessels, which occurs when high blood sugar leads to dysfunction in the endothelial cells that line your blood vessels. These cells are meant to protect the blood vessels, but when they're damaged by high blood sugar, the blood vessels become irregular and prone to developing clots and plaques. Over time, the blood flow to your skin is reduced, causing discoloration and other skin problems. Though these spots might seem like minor cosmetic issues, they are a serious indicator that your body is struggling with high blood sugar and that it's time to take action. Serious complications from high blood sugar. If high blood sugar progresses into diabetes and isn't properly managed, it can lead to a series of severe complications that pose significant risks to your health. These complications can be like ticking time bombs, slowly threatening your well-being. 1. Cardiovascular disease. One of the most common complications of diabetes is cardiovascular disease. High blood sugar can silently damage the blood vessels, making them thicker, stiffer, and more narrow. This makes it harder for blood to flow properly, increasing the risk of heart attacks and heart failure. If the coronary arteries that supply the heart are affected, it can cause chest pain, shortness of breath, sweating, and nausea. In severe cases, it can be life-threatening. Over time, heart failure can occur where the heart loses its ability to pump blood efficiently, leading to fluid buildup and a reduced quality of life. 2. Kidney disease. Diabetic kidney disease is another common complication that can lead to kidney failure. In the early stages, kidney damage might not show obvious symptoms. However, as the damage progresses, you may notice protein in your urine, swelling, and high blood pressure. Without proper treatment, kidney disease can advance to the point where dialysis or a kidney transplant is necessary. This can be physically and emotionally draining, and the financial burden of treatment can be overwhelming. 3. Retinopathy. Diabetic retinopathy is a condition where the blood vessels in the retina become damaged, leading to vision problems. In the early stages, you may not notice any symptoms, but over time, you might experience blurred vision, floaters, and even blindness. For those living with diabetes, losing their sight means losing their independence, and the emotional toll it takes is immense. 4. Nerve damage. Nerve damage, also known as diabetic neuropathy, can affect the peripheral nerves, causing numbness, tingling, and pain in your feet and hands. It can lead to a complete loss of sensation in the limbs, making it easier to injure yourself without realizing it. Because you can't feel pain, cuts and burns can go unnoticed, leading to infections and other serious complications. I hope this meets your expectations. If you'd like further adjustments or elaboration on specific sections, feel free to let me know.